Okay, so this is our CBQ 2.2 review. So this video I'm going to go over problems 1 through 3. So for problem number 1, it's asking us which set of ordered pairs contain only points that are on the graph of the function y equals 15 minus 4x. Okay, so I want to know which one of these answer choices has the points from this equation. So they give us this equation. Where should we put it? Let's put it in Desmos. So y equals 15 minus 4x. So y equals 15 minus 4x. Okay, it's going to give me this. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. I want to see these specific points. Are these points on the table? Are these, or are these? So the easiest way for us to do it is let's just convert it into a table. All right, I want to know. So for example, A, the first point is 2, 7. 2, 7. Okay, that's 1 point. Check. The second point is 0, 0. Is that on my table? 0, 0. Nope, that doesn't work out. This one doesn't work out. So A cannot be it. B, I already know this first point 0, 0 is not on it. So I'm not even going to waste my time. B cannot be the answer. All right, let's look here. Negative 4, negative 1. Negative 4 is not one of my options, so let's type it in. When my x is negative 4, I get a 31, not negative 1, so it cannot be it. So my answer has to be D, but if we check our answer, negative 7, 43, let's see if it works out. Negative 7, I get out of 43. When it is negative 2, my table gives me negative 2, I have 23. That is correct, okay? And I know that when I put in a 2, I get out of 7. So D was correct. All right, number 2. If given f of x equals 9 times 2 minus x, what is the value of f of 10? Remember this, when we were evaluating, it's kind of like asking, it is asking if we're putting a negative 10 for the x, right? They want to know when you put negative 10 in here, what should we get out? So do you remember how to do this? Again, you want to plug this into Desmos. Whoops. So you put in your function f of x equals f parentheses x parentheses equals 9. Whoops, why didn't you tell me? Close it, sorry. Equals 9 times 2 minus x. Okay. And again, I want to know specifically for this point, if I put in negative 10 for the x, what do I get out for the y? So let's convert this to a table again. And negative 10 is not one of my options, so let's type it in. If I type in a negative 10, I should get out 108. So right here, I put 108, and then you just bubble in your answer, 108. Okay, and then number 3, the last problem in this video. Again, it's evaluating, but it's kind of a real world problem. So there's a school band that's selling candy to help raise money for new uniforms. This is the equation that relates the number of boxes, B, to the profit, P. So P of B is equal to 35B minus 7,000. So what is the minimum number of boxes that the band must sell in order to break even? All right, so what break even means is you have no profit or loss, meaning you haven't earned any money and you haven't lost any money. Basically, break even means when you start at 0. Okay, we should get 0 out. So they want to know if we put in 100 boxes. Remember, B, our number of boxes, is like our X, right? So if we buy 100 boxes in this equation, do we get out a 0? If we have 200 boxes for our equation, do we break even? Do we get out a 0? If we have 700 boxes, do we break even? Does it equal 0? So let's put in our equation. Again, let's not use P of B. Let's use Okay, so again, we're not going to use P of B. We're going to, let's use f of x. So this is our f of x. And again, wherever, instead of the B, we're going to put an X, okay? It's the same thing. So I type in F parentheses X is equal to, and the equation 35. Instead of the B again, we're just going to put X. It's the same thing. 35X minus 7,000. Okay. So again, I'm evaluating, so I want to know numbers. So let's just convert this into a table. And let's see. Remember, I want to know if I put in this for my X, 100, 200, 700, or 35, what number of boxes will make me break even, which again makes it equal to 0. So this is the same thing as being equal to 0. All right, so let's see what number. So for X, if I put in 100, do I break even? Do I equal $300? No, it still says that I'm at a loss, right? So let's try the other one, 200. If I put in 200, do I break even? I do. So if 200 boxes will make me break even, I don't lose money, I don't gain money. I'm back exactly where I started. So 200. And if you wanted to check 700, you'll see that, whoops. At 700, you already start to make a profit. And at 35, you were still at a loss. Okay, so those were not correct either. All right.